What's up, guys and goddesses? My name is Paris Khalees. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So you guys know, as you can see before we begin, I always gotta light my incense. And yes, I still got lavender incense left over. Mainly because I guess I don't be lighting them as much. I used to light incense a lot all the time. I need to light more, but if you hear the piano in the background, it's my nephew playing the piano or the keyboard. This kind of just helps me calm down my nerves before I start recording and stuff, and it just smells good. And I like doing this. It's fun. It's different. It's different for a theme on YouTube most of the time. It's acting like you barely want to light. Okay. So yes, I wanted to kind of keep it dark to keep the effects in the room. So I wasn't trying to get burnt by the incense, y'all, but yes, welcome back to my channel. If you stayed, stay tuned with me on my YouTube channel. I kind of bit my tongue the last time I recorded because basically I know I was talking about emotions and trying to regulate your emotions and stuff, but I had a lot of emotions these past couple of days since I recorded and posted that video. I recorded another video which will be uploaded more likely before this one. I just have to finish editing it, but basically I was on my cycle, and then at the same time my wisdom teeth have been coming in, and I guess that could be add on, just also life in general, but add on to just why I've been more emotional lately. But yes, those are some of the things basically. But yes, I didn't know what it felt like to have wisdom teeth growing in, but mine, it just feels so weird when I chew certain things, and then my mouth sometimes feels weird. They feel fine now, but yes. I had to kind of calm my nerves, But yes, I wanted to show also just a mini snippet. This is just me giving my life updates basically a little bit before, because I always got to give a little update about me, but on my YouTube channel. But I've been crocheting. I just kind of started. I'm still kind of learning how to crochet, and I've been trying to crochet me a duffel bag. But one, to just kill time, and two, I'm more of an artsy crafts types of person. I like to get into things that's artsy and craftsy, so I really like crocheting. Only thing I've crocheted so far is scrunchies because I thought it was easy to start off with, and I've crocheted this duffel bag. So it's just me just kind of starting. I'm not as quick because I just started, but I think I'm doing pretty well to just be beginning, and sometimes I don't really go too much based on the video. If something seems off or this and that, I kind of just go off of memory if I do watch a video. But I want to get to the point where I don't have to look at videos and stuff. I just really wanted to know how to make a duffel bag, make stuff like that, make my own little crochet stuff in that. So I might put some of my crochet content on my YouTube channel, but I'm not too sure yet if I keep continuing in that. But I don't know if I would ever make it a business, because crocheting, for one, I feel like it would be a lot of work on my hand in terms of crocheting, and crocheting takes time and patience, and I feel in terms of how we do work, a lot of businesses you do work with your hands, but in terms of that seems like it would be a lot. So yes, I kind of wanted it to be just my hobby if I was to do something like that. But yeah, so yes. As you can see by the title, I've been basically kind of on my channel kind of talking a little bit on my pregnancy and kind of like what I've been experiencing during my pregnancy, because the video before this one, I know I talked about my pregnancy symptoms that I had, and all the symptoms that I basically had and went through during my pregnancy. I am currently 7 months postpartum, gonna be 8 months this month. But basically, I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit deeper on the spiritual aspect of what I experienced before, I guess before maybe my first trimester, when I kind of first found out I was pregnant, and what I was experiencing. That kind of, I just wanted to talk more deeper on like the spiritual aspect of pregnancy, basically. Not really of pregnancy, but like my pregnancy, what I experienced in the very beginning, that kind of led me to know that I was pregnant. Things that I would have experienced that maybe you wouldn't fully understand unless you probably were having a baby. And I don't feel like you hear too much about the spiritual aspects. Sometimes people do, but in terms, I think we kind of overlook it, and I just wanted to talk about it because it was very special to me. Also, yes, I wanted to make my channel kind of more like, I didn't want to make it too much pregnancy stuff. If I do talk about pregnancy stuff, I will. Like, it's just about me and stuff. I want my channel to be mainly about me. It's not mainly about pregnancy at that point. Even though I do have an ebook, which will be linked below, because this is another pregnancy video. But it's also still a spiritual video. Like, I don't want all my videos to just be that. I do a lot of conscious talks on my channel. And I feel like also, too, we are conscious beings. So just walking around and me experiencing my life and sharing my life with my channel, I feel like would elevate that. Will signify that of what I'm, posting. Just basically about myself. So that's my niche, is just me, basically. And I just wanted to really speak deeper on the experiences that I experienced kind of before I knew I was pregnant, and signs that I may have gotten that, I had, that kind of let me know the gender I was having, and just things that I had to do that I didn't have to. What I'm trying to describe in this video is that basically just the spiritual aspect of what I experienced that kind of let me know that I was pregnant with my daughter's soul, and kind of let me know her gender, and also just the spiritual experiences that I experienced. That was very interesting to me, and I feel like I just wanted to share it on my channel. So basically, when I want to note before I begin, I did briefly put this in my ebook, but it wasn't like in depth, and I feel like I kind of can go more in depth on it on my YouTube channel. So yeah. So with my daughter, I knew I was already having a girl. I wanted a girl anyways. Before I found out I was pregnant, I had our females, women, our intuition is very strong, very heightened, and I had already knew I was pregnant. I had the feeling of it even before any major signs or anything. But I took a test the first time and it came back negative. And then I think maybe a week or two later, I took 2 more tests, because of course I was getting signs to take another test. I was having that feeling that it wasn't right, and I ended up taking 2 more tests, and they both came back instantly positive. I guess I'll start it off like this. One of the signs that I was kind of getting was almost like foreshadowing. I would see like women that were either with their kids, they either had kids, and they would be walking, but it's like the way I would see it was like I would see them more so like everything else would be kind of blurred, not blurred, but like the vision of, from my point of view, is basically them. Like I just solely see them. Like it's just, I'm seeing them for a reason. It's a sign, you know, us, you know, you spiritual or not, but it's a sign that I've seen. Like I would see women with babies, or like I'd be sitting in the car and casually I look up and I see a woman pushing her baby or something in a stroller, or I see a woman with her like daughter, or a woman with just a little baby, like, you know. Other signs that I was getting was I was having dreams, and a lot of pregnant women probably have this too, but I was having dreams of my daughter. I seen her in a car seat, like me getting out the car and trying to grab her out the car seat. And then I also had seen her, she was a little bit older in this dream, but she was staring at two other of my family members, and I guess they were playing the game, and she was staring at them and smiling. So those were like I remember two main dreams I had before pregnancy, basically, kind of like during the very beginning when I first found out I was pregnant. Another thing that I was having that was spiritual during my pregnancy was the things and the signs that I would get in nature that signified fertility. So like if you see bunnies, they supposed to kind of represent fertility, because you know, bunny rabbits and stuff. I was seeing bunnies, I was seeing baby birds, I was seeing specifically like baby birds in their nest. I was seeing hummingbirds I used to meditate outside early rising, especially around like the first trimester of my pregnancy, and during like being fertile and stuff, you know, you attract, like, if you know, you know, you attract like kind of either birds, nature, just all those things of the sort, basically, because you know, you're a baby, this is a sign that fertility is around. So I was singing hummingbirds would come close to my face. I was seeing dragonflies. I was seeing a lot of signs in nature of fertility. So just to brief it up and sum it up, basically, I was getting dreams about soul. I was getting signs I was pregnant. I would see people with babies. I would see all types of things. Another thing that also kind of signified change in my life, I've seen rainbows. So yes, those were some of the spiritual signs that I got, mainly like in nature and just outside, or just visual images that I would see that kind of like really signified that, oh, you know, you're having a baby, or like, you know, just showing signs of fertility and just change in life. And I thought I could just share that kind of to document it too, because I never really like talk deeper on that, because it's very special to me. But yes, those are just signs that I was having my daughter as well too. Another spiritual sign I wanted to talk about, like before I, you know, had soul, right before a gender reveal, I already knew I was having a girl, and I talked about this in my previous video too, that I was having like you know, hormonal acne, and they say, you know, like hormonal acne is supposed to be a sign of you having a boy, but the dreams I already had even before I first, you know, she was a girl in the dream. So I already knew, like probably around when I first took the test. And then also right before I had the gender reveal, the gender results. Right before I had my gender reveal and seen like the actual gender, and just to be sure, I guess, even though I already knew, I was about 100% sure. Didn't guess anything other further than that. I don't think I even remotely thought was having a boy, because all my dreams that I had, she was a girl, and I could feel that she was a girl instead of a boy. But some of the dreams that I did have right before I revealed my gender reveal, I had a dream of like a pink candle, basically I guess representing a girl. So yes. But yes, so I really wanted to like just kind of share that. That's kind of brief and small, I know, but I wanted to share it on my YouTube channel because I just wanted to like talk about like how interesting it was like to have just the spiritual aspect of my pregnancy that like a lot of people don't talk about, because not only does our body change so much physically and mentally, but it also changes a lot spiritually. And I also wanted to add, when I did like see the rainbow, that was kind of like one of the first actual signs that I did get, kind of, that I feel like signified my pregnancy. I feel like that was one of the first signs that I did get. I know this video is kind of short, but I just wanted to share that and document that on my page because I thought it was really cool that for one, I didn't have to take really a gender reveal because I was already knowing the gender of my daughter. I already knew intuitively and just spiritually, and there was nothing that could have like changed for that or anything. And I feel like I would have known even without a reveal or anything like that. And I just was very much I remember being in a space where I was very much like, you know, kind of feeling like I wasn't really sure what I was gonna do, because, you know, I wouldn't say I was stressed. I don't know if I would say scared. I had a lot of nerves. I can say during like the beginning of my pregnancy there was nerves, but like just seeing the signs in nature and stuff did make me feel calmer. And just seeing like baby birds and seeing hummingbirds, because hummingbirds would come like straight directly to my face when I would be meditating outside, and that kind of helped to kind of calm my nerves a little bit, kind of like around, because I was already doing that, but like kind of during my pregnancy, because then at the time I wasn't really revealing it to a lot of people. I didn't desire to. I really wanted to be to myself, and at the same time just the signs as well, kind of like being able to see those things spiritually, and also just change spiritually in the way my mentality is. The way my mentality is now is much different from then. Changing just not only like physically, of course, body wise, because there's a lot of things body wise, but just the full, like how it just changed my mentality, and how a lot of things I can say more, I have a more mature mindset on certain things of what needs to kind of get done for my life. I'm still like getting there, still learning throughout the process, of course, but I feel like spiritually that definitely changed a lot for me, which it should. Pregnancy, of course, it changes a lot anyways, because your whole like they even show, I told y'all scientifically, they show mentally, like your pregnancy, like it changes your whole brain set, everything. The way I view certain things, like my morals, the way I view morals with people, in terms of respect, in terms of things I'm just not fin to let go for with my daughter, definitely changed. The things that I kind of just feel like eventually, even now, or the new future to settle for, change basically. Things that I would be kind of more careless about before, not so much as careless now, I can say, definitely changed. So those were the changes. But I just wanted to share just the fun little spiritual kind of aspects, and just kind of tell a little bit about myself on my channel. And I just wanted to share that with y'all. So with that being said, stay tuned. Ashe.